Hey, Tamar. Is it cold over there? You guys were getting some of the storms that we had last night. Hi, Giovanna. I love all those little fish. How cute. I'm having my tea. Of course, you guys already knew that. Hi, Lynn. Hey, Christine. Oh, oh, you got warm weather. That's odd. I know. I've been really, really busy all day today, and I'm super tired. And when I work on this, it's very relaxing to me. So I got tired because I've been going since, I guess I've been going since like about 9 o'clock this morning. And what time is it? Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Yeah, I guess I'm tired. So I thought I better do this now. Good afternoon. Yeah, it is my afternoon, right? Hey, Carla. Hi, Kathleen. Hey, Angie. Who did I miss? Donna. Hi. See, yummy, yummy, yummy. See, over here, I do it kind of backwards. Anything we use to eat with has to be plastic because um, that's why, I mean, because I just use it and throw it away. My metal stuff, who knows what it's been in? It could have been in shellac, it could have been in iron for my eco dye. Anything could be on them. So when I have the ladies come over for workshops and stuff, I said, do not use any of the utensils unless you get it out of the box that's plastic. Because I don't want anybody killing over. Oops, I hear my dog going crazy. Do you hear him? Everything was quiet just a second ago. Oh, it's only 6. Very good. Hi, Betty. You actually said something before I said goodnight. Wow, I'm impressed. Well, when I was going through some stuff yesterday, I forgot I had this little canvas I had made a long time ago. And it has a little cover to a sardine can. And I rolled it up and then I used part of, the little pull tab. And then I'd put a body with a fish on it. This was before Funky Fish. This is like, I don't remember when I did this. It's been at least 3 years ago, I guess, that I did this. So I thought, oh my goodness. So I'm thinking that maybe I need to get a different book and alter it somehow and put this in the cover and, cut a hole in it so I can push it in a little bit. I don't know, maybe. I can't do it with this one because I don't have any pages to push it in. Plus, it'll cut out all the cool stuff. So I saw this other one that I had torn apart for something else, and I thought, well, if I can find some other pages to fill in the gap right here to build it up, and then I can cut the hole out of here and the pages and kind of stick it in. I think that'd be kind of cool for my cover. Are you guys still seeing this the right way? Because I'm seeing it backwards. I've never seen it backwards before. It's really throwing me for a loop. I used to see it the right way. And something happened. I'm not sure what. So that's just an idea. If you've been around long enough with me, you know that the ideas keep changing. So it may not be the idea, in a week from now, but right now it sounds like a cool idea to me. You're still okay. It's the right way. Wow. Yeah, I'm not checking nothing, Lynn. You know me. If I check something now, who knows, when I'll come back. So I'll just leave it alone. I just weird that it changed on my end and it's still the same with you guys. So I don't know enough about all this technology. You can tutor me privately, Lynn. Lynn knows what she's talking about. I don't. Okay, so I thought, well, let's work. Oh, I did a little spread one other night. It was too late to go on. And all I did was got one of the napkins. This is all a napkin, the whole thing you see there. And just highlighted it with my white pen. And then took some of the shells from a different napkin and put them on some cardboard. And I just made a little thing to cover up his face. Because they all these little guys in the ocean, they like to hide. So he's hiding there behind that shell. All right. So what I want to do is maybe work on this one. Maybe. Why not? No way, Jose. Well, next month's cut. See, I'm tired already. So you laugh at me before, you're really going to laugh at me tonight. Next month's kit actually doesn't have that much cutting because it's mostly papers that I'm going to encourage you guys to either coffee, tea, or some kind of diet to get it, kind of grungy looking. And then I have a whole bunch of small stuff that doesn't need to be cut. It's just things. And that's why I was so busy yesterday and today because I made up all the kits already for next month. And I'm tired. And there's a lot of different types of things in the kit. So I don't think you're going to have to cut too many things, in my opinion. In my opinion. What else? I need to wonder my copy of Halter book workshops. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Uh-oh. Miss Joggles. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see what happens. So anyway, I have some of these papers that I'm going to put in the background, but I'm going to cut them up. I'm not going to leave them, it is nautical, but I'm not going to leave it, all in one piece because I just want to create a different little collage back here. So I'm just going to do some tearing. Last night I had to bring in my my fuchsia, because they're a little delicate. So I had to bring it in because we were having a freeze last night. And a possible one tonight. So I got to bring it in again tonight. Get my trash can. Oh, you were, Molly? What did you get done? Too bad you can't show pictures here. At YouTube, they need to get more organized. Yesterday it looked Pretty scary over here. Today was a gorgeous day. Just blue skies all day long. Wreaking havoc on my arthritis. But other than that, a beautiful day. I like that ship. Sandra, where are you this morning? Where are you? Where are you? Okay, I have another piece of paper. Where'd it go? Ooh. Maybe something like that. Maybe. Maybe. And then we'll find a little something else to put there in the center. I got plenty of things to choose from here. Okay. All right. I kind of know where we're going with this. What did I do? I had that somewhere. I know. I'm busy talking to myself. Too busy talking to myself. I ordered something the other day on Amazon, and it said it was something like 3 weeks to get here. It got here in 2 days. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? What is going on? They're just lying. You hear that train? I know some of you's got such good ears. One time there wasn't any train and you guys heard one, so I'm just wondering if you can hear it when there really is one. Oh dear. And when you're doing these altered books, if you've never done one before, you really have to be careful and build up, here where the what do you call this section? The gutter, is that what it's called? I already forgot what it's called. Anyway, because it gets so big and chunky, it tends to want to separate. So, whoops. So don't be shy about the glue and whoops, I don't know where that was supposed to go. Don't be shy about all the glue and putting paper in there. You really want to reinforce it. What we probably should do, if it's going to be a really chunky one, the really smart thing to do is after you've glued all the pages together, if you got some kind of thin cotton and put a strip down there, and then it's not ever going to, come apart. Paper and glue, you're still taking a chance no matter how much you build it up. But if you put some kind of fabric or some kind of book binding material in there, then that is a lot surer bet than just using paper and glue. But of course, I didn't think to do that ahead of time. But that would be the smart thing to do. And also the fact that it's more pliable. You don't have to be building it up and building it up with all this glue. And so it's a lot more flexible. It's not likely to be cracking either. Oops. A few days ago, I had my air conditioner on. Now I have my heater on. It's crazy. Crazy time. All right, so I just got a little gap here, a little gap there to fill in because I should look up and see what people are chit-chatting about. Hey, no thumbs up. What the heck is going on? Okay, I think I'm going to put a little bit of let's put a little script here. Balance out all that green. Too much green. Here we go. And a little spot right there. And we'll put the name of the ship. There we go. Oh, got a spot down there. Okay. That might be good enough. And we got to dry it. And what did I do? See, I put things away again. Oh, here it is. I even wrapped the cord. I was trying to be good. When I do stuff, I make a big mess. But then when I go to a next project, I try to put everything away before I create mess number 2. And sometimes sometimes I forget where I put stuff. All right, watch the ears. think I put too much there. It looks like wax. All right, where are my scissors? Oh dear. Oh, there's one pair, one of the other ones. Who knows where they are? I've been cutting fabric today also. Like I said, I had many plans today, and I got most of them accomplished. Most, I say most. Those of you that have been asking me about my, whoops, that's not dry. Look, about my bark cloth little sampler kits. I got a lot of that cut up today. I'm pretty sure you guys got the mud cloth, the stuff from Africa. I'm gonna have to put a little bit of wax in there because it's still a little iffy there. Where did I do with my wax? Where's my wax? Wax, where is it? Oh no! See, I didn't put that away. I'm in trouble. Oh, here it is. Okay. Shouldn't do that until it's completely dry, but we might be here forever if I wait. If I wait for that to happen. Okay. Now, I don't know what it's called. I have a little book that shows how to make little books. And you guys probably already know what it's called. I don't know what it's called. And I'm too lazy to go find the book. It's just a real simple little thing that you fold up. Does anybody know what that's called? And it just folds up into a square. But I thought it'd be kind of cute to make a couple of those. Or maybe just one. I'm not sure yet. And that way, you know, it's on here and it's closed. And you glue it down and then you have a top and you tie it off and then it opens up. But I know there's a name to it. I just can't think of what it's called. Yeah, there it is, Johnny. A little book on how to make little books. Okay, let me find the book. Oh my gosh. Let's see, it's here somewhere. Don't make me, you guys make me work too hard. I came on to relax. Oh, here it is. I came on. No, this isn't it either. Well, this is an exaggerated. This is an exaggerated version. I'm only making a little one. But see, if you do it in multiples, how cool the book looks. But I'm only going to do one. Just the one opening. Because you would glue a whole bunch of stuff together and you make a big book. I'm just making, I guess you would call this a signature. I'm making one signature. Oh, but still, I don't know what the name of it is. I don't know what it's called. Let me see if I can find it in here. I'm sure it's got a real simple name. Ah, there it is. It's called a star book. Wow, how appropriate. It's a star book. You know, they got starfish, right? So, okay. 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 Oh, I was going to cut all these papers off first. Never mind. That's why I was trying. Kathy. Hey, I never expect anything from me either. Hey, that was just a test over there. Remember I told you guys one day, how do you get onto Facebook Live? Because the times I've tried, it asks all kinds of weird, stupid questions that I don't know the answers to. So I can never get on. And today it didn't ask me the dumb questions and it just click, 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 and it was on. It's never the same twice. Probably if I go back on tomorrow, it's going to ask me stupid questions again. And I won't be able to get on. Get a grip, Johnny. Here. There. Happy? You have to know how to handle these prima donnas. Okay, that's good for now. All right. Okay, so now, well, see, I had this, but it's too much green. I don't want to do green. I got so much green. It's not even funny. So let's find another, or does that, or I don't know. Maybe the green does go. I don't know now. I'm thinking it's got too much green, but all I have to do is take one out of this because I haven't bound this book yet. All I got to do is take one of these, but it looks like everything is green. Well, I guess so, because we were going for the, oh, that's even too matchy. Oh my goodness. Well, maybe I don't have anything I can use. Maybe that one. Let me go see if I have some other in my pile over there. But I want it to be cardstock. I want it to be a little heftier, on the hefty side. Well, I could glue it on another piece, right? Oh, hello, I guess so. Ooh, this might look cool. It could be like total contrasting with some of the orange. I look like a little sea creature. Yeah. Yeah, and it works perfect. Very good. So if I put that, where's my pencil? Where's my pen? That's not perfect, but who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Hey, Michelle. Okay, let's just use this for the bottom. I'm going to use that for the top. All right, so that's the beginning. And then I want to put I gotta collage some papers onto that. Or I could just go, oh, but I have some other cool papers over here I could use. Maybe. Never mind. Get something blue. All right, and then what do you do? Then what do you do? Oh, you fold it in half. Okay. You know, you're gonna watch how a dyslexic mind works. it's a it's a scary thing because I see everything backwards. Maybe that's why it bugs me so much that I see that up there backwards because it really messes with my brain. Now I know this looks easy to you guys. This is not easy for me. So have a little patience now. And so now, okay. So now I fold that the opposite way, right? Right. Oh boy. Did I do that right? And then this just goes to the center when you fold it, I think. Right? Right. No, whoops. Oh, I can't believe it. It almost works. It's a little crooked, but that's okay. Ask me if I care. I'm just thankful it halfway resembles what it's supposed to resemble. This is just, okay. Hey, hey. Yay! are. Okay, so now here's the plan. I don't know if it'll work, but this is what I want to try and do. It may not work, so no laughing. Well, we can laugh together. Do I care about what? What? What do I care about? It is tough, especially when you grow up most of your adult life not knowing that that's what your problem is. And it, you know, oh, I should have done that the other way. I should have already glued something to the back. See, I'm already doing that backwards. Let's see. Yeah, it gives you a lot of hang-ups because you think you got disability. Oh, that works. I'll just do it roughly. I'm talking to myself, but it's okay. You'll understand what I'm doing in a second. It's an invisible learning disability that have gone unchecked. Can really mess up with your head because you think you're stupid. Because how other people learn, you don't learn, so you think you're really stupid. Okay, let me get my glue stick. Let's see. Yeah, I like this, Johnny, because I can tell where the glue goes. Otherwise, the glue's all over the place. At least I know exactly where the glue is, and then it dries clear. Okay, I needed something. Now, my husband, oh, he always laughed. Well, especially like when he first met me. And then, I told him, because I can't even forget what it was, but it was really challenging me. It was when we were dating. And so I explained to him why I just couldn't get something I should have been getting easily. I knew I should have been understanding, and I wasn't. And he was like totally shocked because everything I've ever tried to learn, or even jobs that I've undertaken, are the very things that probably a dyslexic person should stay away from, because all it would do is, give you a headache. But I looked at it as a challenge that I needed to overcome. So I didn't let those things hold me back. I was determined not to, use it as an excuse, like I can't do this because of that, or that's hard because of that. I mean, I drew house plans. I did drafting. Everything is measuring. Measure, 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 and measure, right? Which numbers are horrific for me because I get them in the wrong order. And then I moved from there to being that chin looks really weird. And then I moved from there, from being involved in construction and housing and building, and of course numbers, measurement. You need, everything has to be square, right? You can't have a wonky house unless you want a teepee. And then I went from that to a mortgage broker. Hello, numbers and more numbers. So, okay, so this is the plan. This is the vision. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to work. Where did my book go? Can you guys see where I put my book? Oh, it's over here. No wonder. I couldn't see it and you couldn't see it. So the vision, so the vision is she's going to be here, glue her down, fold her down, and her tail will be hanging out. Let's see. Okay, so if she goes right there, so that goes right at the bend, which is perfect. So after she's bent up, that will be right there. So I could put this anywhere, really, just as long as it clears the tail. It can go all the way up there. And then, oopsie. And then when it opens up, voila, there she is. So cool. Okay. Anyway, so I think this will work. So what I need to do, I don't like that white showing anywhere. So I got to put another piece of paper back here. Okay, I forgot about that part. Okay, let me see. Maybe I'll just glue this back there somehow. No, I don't want to waste that on there. Do I want to patch it? No, I'll just get another piece of paper and glue it to the back. Let's see what else I have here. We'll just put another piece of jelly print. So let's put that over there. It'll take too long to dry if I slop paint on it. That's what I'm trying to avoid. I just want to move on. I don't want to be drying and, you know. You thought I was going to mess up, didn't you? Now I got to refold it. Oh my goodness. Hey, Peggy. Of course, now all the lines are gone, and I have to do it all over. Where is the one that's not folded? That one. Here we go again. Here we go again. Okay, it goes that way. Yeah. Okay, so fold like that, like that, and that's the solid one, and that goes which way? That goes up, right. Uh-oh, did I do it wrong? Uh-oh, what did I do? Oh, it's supposed to fall that way. Okay, now, of course, upside down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what am I doing wrong? It won't go. I'm doing something wrong. What am I doing wrong? Oh my goodness. I know I'm looking at this backwards. Oh, okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You can do it, Rosemary. You can do it. All right. So now we can put her down, and we got to refold it again. Well, I guess I didn't have to put something on all of her, just her little tail that shows. That's okay. All right, more glue. Did I put the glue far enough? I don't know. Just dry her up a little bit. I'll just get the basics. If it starts to lift up, I'll fix that later. Okay, so let's get these bends. See, now I can cheat. Even cheating, I get confused. Yeah, I'll have to put more glue down. That's okay. At least I can see where I need to put some more down. folds that way. Oh yeah, I gotta put a lot more glue. Look what's happening. That's okay. That's okay. I think I'm gonna have to put like maybe the Mod Podge. Okay, what am I doing? Oh yeah. Whoops. No. Oh my gosh, why did I do this? Why did I even do this? Oh, this goes that way. No wonder. I know, you guys are looking at this and it looks so easy to you, right? I know. It should be easy. I don't know why it is. Okay, here we go. All right. Ta-da! Yay! So now I just got to make sure I glue her down right. Maybe I need to use this stuff. I used the Mod Podge. Okay. We'll get it. See, I cut it really close right there. If I thought ahead, I wouldn't have put it so close to that fold. So if you do this, double check where your fold's going to land. Because see, it's like, man, like an eighth of an inch from that edge, which is going to really cause a strain there. So really double check yours, whatever you decide, if you do it. Oops, now it's coming off there. Okay, do not use the glue stick when you do this. You need something heavy duty because of all the movement and all the tugging at the paper. Okay, let's let that dry a little bit, and then we'll try folding it again after it's dry. And keep in mind, you can make this any size you want. It can be, whoops, as long as once it's closed, it could be the whole size of this page if you wanted it to be, you know. So let's let that dry a little bit. I don't want to prematurely lift it up. Let's let it dry and see what else are we going to do. Whoops. What else we might do on this page. Oh, did you guys see my finished one? This wasn't completely done when we walked away last time. So I ended up putting them on the little cards and finished the decorations on here. And there was too much tension on the corners, so I put some more of the little brads here on the corner. And so just to, even it out, instead of putting anything else here, I just followed through with those also, and then put one here on the bottom so that the little tag wouldn't be able to fall all the way through. And so that's how I stabilized the their little, what you call it. I think it came out kind of cute, especially when we didn't know what the plan was until we finished. Yeah, it came out kind of cute. All right, so back over here. Whoops, 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 and whoops. Okay. So I know folded up, that's going to be like probably like about right there somewhere. So I still have the whole thing to be able to do something else if I wanted. I could make another one. Oh gosh, do I want to make another one? I could put another one here. Or I can just leave it alone and just have that one there, and then that's it, I'm not sure. I think I might have to have a sip of my tea to figure it out. I bet you my tea's already cold. Yep, it's cold. That's okay. It still tastes good. Hey, Sarah. I hadn't looked up. I don't know when you got here, but hello. Hello, everybody. I was in the zone again. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, what should I do over here? I'm not sure. Hmm. I'm not getting inspired. I used all my energy on that. I used all my energy on that. Now I can't think of what to do on the other side. Oh my goodness. I have to let my brain settle down for a second. And maybe I'll come up with something. Maybe I'll come up with something. Unless you guys come up with something. Oh, I guess Sarah just got here. She's saying hello to everybody. Hmm. A articulated mermaid? What the heck is that? It's probably something I should know. Uh-oh. Special brads? What are we talking about? Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, you guys are too funny. What should I have? What should I put in here? It's got to be something. There's got to be something I can do over here. I just can't think right now. Mermaid doll that moves. Oh my goodness. I've already got a headache. I can't do a moving mermaid tonight. That'll have to be another page. That will have to be definitely another page. Oh, I need something simple over here. Something that doesn't take a lot of brainage, you know? I just need to see some other stuff that was in the kit. Something I can just glue down or stamp down or something easy, guys. Let's see. What's in my stuff here? Oops. Oh. Colors match too much. Well, if you want camouflage, that'll work. Oh, these are those crazy things I did with the marbling. They're nice and bright. Put a little pocket in there and glue some fish on it or something. I don't know. Any of them could look like funky water, right? It could. Uh-oh, what's Sandra serious about? She wants Brad Pitt or what? Oh, a funky man. Oh, we're talking about Brads and grommets. No, those aren't grommets. Okay. What else do I have I could put in there? These are like little nautical postcards. Not naughty, nautical. It's got the little... And this one has a ship. Ship ahoy. Starfish. You know, if it doesn't jump out at me, I usually don't like it. So let's see. Well, maybe I just won't do anything else. You'll just have to, inspiration will have to come later. Well, this came out of a magazine. Too cartoony, I think, for the background. That looks like they would be looking for a mermaid, huh? For when that opens up, you gotta visualize that open. The blue kind of goes, the cream kind of goes. I don't know. What do you guys think? Not the whole page. I would kind of like cut it out a little bit. Have it look a little mysterious in there. I like the colors. Let's just play with that. I kind of like it. I was going with the goofy look, but I'm kind of liking the more serious look. So, I'm not sure. See, sometimes you just don't know which way your picture is going to go. I kind of like that. Maybe cut it off because that's too abrupt right there. So maybe cut it off around here somewhere. Yep, then that tree's right on the fold again. That's going to cause us problems. But I do kind of like that. If I do that, though, then now I'm not going to like the orange. I might have to go with a blue. Or back to this green again. You see what I'm saying, right? This is more funky-ish. Doesn't really, well, maybe it does. I don't know. I kind of like it, guys. I just got to figure out the placement of this and how exactly I'm going to do it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, I want that past the fold so it's not going to fall apart like her body is going to. So that's about right there. And so, Uh-oh. Alrighty. So we've got that down. And uh-oh, here we go again. And now with all the glue, it really doesn't want to just fall into place. All right, where did my piece go? Oh, here it is over here. So that's the bottom. So I'll put that, let's see, which way should we go? Okay, you get to vote. Are we going to put the orange up here? Or are we going to put the green? Do we want it to blend or we want it to contrast? You guys get to vote. Green or orange on the top? Don't say I never asked. I have one orange. Open it up to see the difference. It doesn't matter the inside. We're talking about just the top. How this corresponds with the page layout, not the inside. I guess it's the orange. Everybody says orange. That's the one I wanted, and I thought it's too much of a contrast. I'm all about the contrast, you know. Okay. I think it's unanimous. Orange. Okay, so let me glue this onto that. Maybe I should put the... I need to use my double stick stuff. Double stick. I wish I had used something thicker on the tail, actually. I should have used like cardstock. So if I did this again, or if you're going to do something that's going to be hanging out, back that with some cardstock. Just a suggestion. And I was told the reason my tape, forgot who told me, somebody the other night, the reason my tape wasn't going down is I was supposed to be burnishing it down before I lift up the papers, and I wasn't doing that. So thank you to the person I already forgot who it was. Tell me, burnish those puppies down. Oh, okay. And I did, and it worked. Voila, see? That's why I need you guys. There's a lot of things I don't use that often. And I'd never used this kind of tape until that humongous thing was given to me. And now I know how to use it. Yay! All right, so this is going. Uh-oh. 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 I put it on the wrong side, you guys, because this is going down. So where do I want this again? Just as long as the tail, and I got to do it kind of sort of backwards. Oh, shoot. Wait. Shoot, nothing. I have another one. Okay. This needs, so I don't make the same mistake twice. Let's put it on here. Well, now that I know what I'm doing, because see, I want it that way. So that little bit that shows, it'll be the green. That's the only reason I'm not going to put it upside down. I don't want that little black, that white showing on the back. Never mind. I know what I'm talking about. I may not be conveying it properly to you guys, but I do know what I'm talking about. At least I know how to put the tape on. I may not know what side to put it on, but I know how to put the tape on. Please don't ask me to do more than one thing correctly. Because that is just too much pressure. Way too much pressure for me to handle. Okay, so now this goes on here. Let's see, how does this go? Like that. So let me put the, oops, black part where it won't show as much. It's okay. You know, I look at this backwards, so don't get too freaked out. Only one person at a time can get freaked out. And that's me. Okay, so now, oh, the orange going up here. So I need to put some tape on the bottom. Let me get that right. On the bottom. Alrighty. I need sharper nails. It's funny how people look at you when you're wearing a face mask. People look at you like your face, like your mouth isn't covered. They look at you like your eyes are covered, like you can't see how they're looking at you. It was so funny to me. It was like, oh, that is funny. Human nature. We're crazy people. We are just crazy, crazy people. Okay. So, here we go. Wah, wah. Yay! So now I just got to glue her down and find out where I want to position her. Oh, wait. Hello. We've got to put something so we can tie it shut, because that's what the book showed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I should have done that before. See? There's a tie, but it's underneath. It's between. Oh, but that's when you're doing a book. I'm not doing a book. This can just be underneath and then just tie. Never mind. It doesn't have to be that way. All right. So, again, I have to figure out what position. If I want it down here to open up like that, or if I want it up here to open off of the book. Either way, I'm not sure yet where I want it. Either way, I have to figure out what I'm going to tie this with. Anyway, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to heat up my tea because it's supposed to be hot tea, not iced tea. How about a piece of raffia? It kind of goes with those colors. I think that might go. What do you guys think? No, they look at you and they look at you like, at least where I was. Maybe it was because my mask has bugs on it. That might have something to do with it. That might have something to do with it. Yeah, it might be the bug factor. Did you guys see my mask I made? I could go. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. I could do that now. I think I will. because it's a little. Maybe it's nice floppy. I don't know. Yeah, I could do that. Just cut it out again. Good idea. I better decide that before I do the raffia. Right now I'm having tea. Mm, thank you, Popo. My mask has a cat. I don't feel like a dork wearing mine. Mine's next door. I can't show it to you, but I do have the fabric. Let me show you the fabric I made it out of. Here's the fabric. So on either side of my face, I've got these big bugs. So that might have something to do with the way they're looking at me. I don't know. It might have something to do with it. Some people can't handle looking at a healthy bug, but I get it. I told my husband, "Do you get it? Do you get it?" And he goes, "Yes, I know. You're trying to fend off the bugs. Yeah, you're just stuck outside the mask. They can't get in." Yeah. Yeah. They're just jealous. It's okay. This tea's good. This is Bengal spice. Yeah. I didn't think about that, Kathy. Yeah, like on a windshield. Bang, splat. Except these are pretty colorful. And the way I look at it, these are probably the good bugs. You know how there's insects that eat the bad insects? And some of the birds eat the bad insects. So I figure these are the bugs that eats bad bugs. These are good bugs. They're our friend. I think our dogs are wondering when we're going to leave so they can get in trouble in the house. They haven't been left alone in how long? And I bet you they're looking at each other like, hey, when are they going to leave? There's always somebody here. Okay, so what is the plan? What are we doing next here on this thing? All right, so let's just kind of see how this is going to look first before we glue anything down or do anything else. Was thinking of putting it right on the edge, and then you just tie it. I don't want it in the way of the. Yeah, but it needs to be a lot longer. In case I want to tie a bow. We can always cut it shorter afterwards. I'd rather have too much than not enough. And for right now, I'll just put some masking tape back there. That way it'll be easy to pull up if I don't like where it is. Let's find the center. Oops. Come on, Rosemary. Okay, so if it goes like that, more or less. I don't know. It looks a little too cutesy, doesn't it? With the bow and all. Oh, I don't think so. Yeah, no bow. But this doesn't hold well without a bow. So I might have to find something else because I don't want to be tying a knot. Because then you have to undo the knot and wah, wah, wah. No, I don't like that idea either. And it can't be something that slips off and on because this has to be glued down. You just couldn't have like a piece of paper going up and down because this will be glued. Well, maybe only the top has to be glued down. Who says the whole thing's got to be glued down? And then I could still do that. No, but now the tail's in the way. Never mind. Okay. Plan D. I don't have any netting. You guys keep telling me netting for everything. I don't have netting. I looked high and low when I was able to run around and I couldn't find any. And no, I don't have any for my fruits and vegetables either because I haven't been out to buy any fruits and vegetables that have netting. Huh. Oh, Pobo had a good idea. Put a button on it and wrap. Oh, I like that idea. I don't know if that will go around it. Maybe what I need to do. See, that's why I used a masking tape. I knew the first idea was not going to work. All right, so let's just say for the sake of argument, say that's not there, and that's glued down like that. And then we put the thing, whatever it is, over here. Like an anchor. Do I have an anchor? We could anchor it down with an anchor. Hello. Hello. Do I have an anchor? I don't think so. And then, okay, we glue the whole thing down. Wrap it around. And that's that. Unwrap it. Go like that. That could work. Now, what do I have that I could wrap around? It'd have to be a button with a shank. A shank. button. Let me go see what I got. Because it has to be lifted up a little bit. I bet you we got something nautical in here with all those brass buttons that none of us like. But we keep them. I bet you got a knot. What's that? What is that? No, it's not nautical. That's a bird. What's that? No. Well, that's not nautical, but it's got a nice healthy shank on there. I need something to wrap it around. Oh, what's this? No. I don't know what that is. A fish hook. Great idea, but I don't have one. I wonder, where's that? Maybe I could steal one off of here. Did she have one? Put one on here? No, there's not even a fish hook on here. Man, what kind of a lure is that? Well, I could just wait until I'm able to go out and about and get a fish hook. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, look. An anchor. Woohoo. It's not very big though, but it's an anchor. Okay. Where'd the anchor go? Uh-oh. What did I do? Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's an anchor. Let's see what else we find. I would prefer gold so I can rest it up a little bit, but can't be too choosy. What's that? No. There's another one of those big ones. Oh. Oh no. I got you excited there for a minute, didn't I? Ooh, if we ever need a sun, remind me. I got a cool sun there. What's that? No. Well, we found a grand total of 1. I don't know if it's tall enough to wrap anything around. Yeah, we could, Janice, except I didn't find anything cool enough to do that with. You saw they were all kind of boring. Oops. So, I wonder if we should just put it in the center. What do you guys think? And I could get some twine instead of this, and it looked like rope. That might be a plan. What do you guys think? Use a use a use a bottom and wire top to bottom glue button. Huh? I don't have fishing line. I don't have anything that have to do with real fish. All I have is some twine that halfway looks like rope. That you would use on a boat. That's all I have. I'm very limited when I can't get out anywhere. Make a fish hook from wire. And then do what? And then what? You guys are getting a little too creative for me. I'm like I could fold paper. Honey, you probably have all the stuff. I don't. Hey, look. I've been busy putting all this stuff together. I had to hunt for all kinds of fun stuff for this. I wasn't busy looking for fish stuff. That's in the past. Okay. I think this is one of those things I'm going to have to think about. You know how I am. If it doesn't jump and bite me, I kind of have to sit on it for a while. Wire. I uh, I have some, but I think it's too flexible. I think if I tried to tie something around it, it would just like undo. I don't have like some strong wire. That's the problem. I understand the concept, but I'm not sure I have the right gauge. Um, hmm. Well, let me trim this out. Let me do something on this page. Productive. That was it. That was it. I have so much scraps. Okay. 2 hours later. Tiny. Because I do have, but it's, I think this is way too thick. I do have my magnet tape. Remember, I got my magnet tape. But if I put the, yeah, you're going to see it now. I don't like how that's going to look. I already know I don't like it. But isn't this cool? Oh, paperclip. See, you guys are getting me, trying to get me to act like I know what I'm doing. Hey, wait a minute. I gotta have these. When you said compass, like. Whoa! I don't know how that's going to help any. It does look kind of cool there, though. But I don't know how I would use that to tie anything down. Unless, no, it doesn't move, it doesn't lift. I think if I did that too much, it'll just pop out. Oh, see, it's already coming up. Uh-oh. See that? Yeah. Oop, here it comes. See, it was just glued on there. So what I could do is put something on here to lift it up, then glue that on top of that, and then I could use that maybe to wrap around that up here if it doesn't fall apart. Now I gotta find me E6000. That might work, huh? Brad Pitt. Oh yeah. I think I do have a Brad Pitt that would work. Let's see. Let me see what I got here. Oh, but then that Brad Pitt's gonna go right through her head. We would have had to have done that first. Oh no, well no. No. I'm thinking wrong. Never mind. I was visualizing incorrectly. Silver. Do I have silver? Oh my goodness, where's the silver? See, I don't like silver, so I don't hardly ever buy silver. Uh-oh. Out of all this stuff, I don't have any silver. Holy moly. and that's gigantic. That won't work. Okay, I got some itty bitties and gigantums. You watch. Neither one's gonna work. Well, I already can tell the gigantum's not gonna work. Maybe the baby one's gonna even be too big. And then it's not long enough to leave a gap. Because I need to leave a little gap in there. I need to put something in there to create a gap. And then once I leave the gap, I don't think that's going to fold back because it's so short. But we'll try. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. What do I have here? All right, I am going to put, how big is that thing again? Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. I'll just stick a hole in there. I'm putting a little bit of foam, sticky back foam on there to give it a little lift. And then I'll poke a hole through that. So that gives it, ooh, it even makes the compass work now. Woohoo! Hello. All right. So if we do that, then there's room to wrap a little something, something. Squish it to make it a little higher. Uh-oh. Where did Mr. Pitt go? Okay, and now bend those puppies back. Woohoo! It works. Okay, and now we can wrap around that. How cool is that? Let's put a little bit of tape on there. How cool is that, guys? Where's my tape? Look at this mess. I just want a little bit of just regular old, here we go. Regular old tape. Hmm. Okay. So now we put that on there and we get some whatever, and then it can wrap around this to keep it shut. Boa noite. Boa noite, Paulo. Let me see. What should I put here? Man, you didn't even let me practice my Portuguese on him. Man, what a bunch of party poopers. Rosemary, mount it on the loop at the bottom. Mount it on the loop at the bottom. Say what? Mount it on the loop. Oh, mount it so the loop is at the bottom. That? Oh, I'm not doing the button thing no more. We've moved on from the button. I'm not doing the button at all now that I have this. I forgot to explain I've moved on. Oh, I answered Deborah's dreams. I mean, her prayers. Oh, I saw Paolo, didn't I? Man, it is a closure. This is going to be the closure. We got a closure now. Woohoo! This is it. You'll see. Those of you of little faith, and I got to take that thing off. I don't want that there. I don't want it there. So let me go get my tool. Oh, so you guys come over here for attention. Now I get it. You come to the wrong spot for that. Okay. Okay, I gotta get my little sander. Sand that off a little bit. We're getting there. You may not be on the same page, but we're getting there. See, this is my vision. It doesn't mean it's gonna work. We'll see right now if it works. If not, no use gluing it down. See, in my mind, let's see how my mind works. Like I say, it could be completely wah wah, but we'll find out. Let me get some tape off of here. You guys should know me by now. Your expectations are way too high for what I can deliver. There. There's my closure. I know, a bunch of attention seekers. Man. See? See, it's closed. It works. What can I say? Uh-oh, you're going in and out? It's that time. Paolo's back. There. I think it works. I think it'll work. So now what I have to do is I will glue this down. And that part's done. So I got to figure out what I'm going to glue it down with. Oh, I have to glue this down first. I don't even have that glued down. Oh my goodness. You guys, I almost. Okay, so I got to figure out. I got to see if I have some E6000. I think I do. I don't use it that often though. Let me see where it is. Ooh, I have 9001. What's that? Does that work for metal? It says metal. I don't know how old this is. I don't even know if it's going to work. Oh, I see telephones. Telephones. Okay, let's see if this thing even works. I don't have much success with any of these types of glues, to tell you the truth. So we'll find out together. Uh-oh. It feels like it's still good inside, but I don't know if I can get it out. Bon night, Paolo. Okay. Oh, good. Okay, here we go. Ew. Is it supposed to look like this? And if it doesn't work, well, I can just put another piece of paper on top if it falls off. It should be okay. I have a feeling they should probably be white. I really do think, ooh, it's very strong, so I guess it's still working. Okay. Peggy. Poor Peggy. A woman with power and not using it. Man. No, I was thinking that that the um that the silicone glue was like a fabric tack. I'm thinking these things are pretty, they smell the same, the ingredients are the same. I think oh, and this bonds doesn't say, I don't think this does metal though, does it? Or does it? I've never used it for metal, but it doesn't mean that it can't be used for metal. No, it's all fabric stuff, fabric type stuff. All right, so this is going to sit here. It's going to, it takes a while for this stuff to dry. And so I won't mess with that till tomorrow as far as trying to wrap around and all that stuff, see if it works. So we'll set that aside and let that dry. So we'll call that done for now. And yeah. Yeah. I don't think it doesn't say anywhere that it holds metal. Nope. Okay. So I think until I figure out what else I'm going to do on this page, I think this page is finito, right? What do you guys think? You've never seen one. What haven't you seen? What did you guys see that I didn't see? Remove comment, then click again and hide user on channel. Oh, very good. If you are gluing in zippers instead of sewing. Are you leaving, Debbie? Deborah? Do you go by Debbie too, or just Deborah? I never know. I start giving people a shortened version of their name, and some people don't like that. Like, I think Popo would be mad if I called her Poe. You know what I'm saying? I don't see her answering to Poe. She likes the full name, Popo. Uh-oh, who's that? Debbie. See, she does like that. Okay. Poor Sarah. Sarah just needed a little excitement in her life. Hey, Sarah, do you crochet? You do, don't you? Oh, thank you, Sandra. And then what I think I'm gonna do once this is dry, I'm gonna do a little. I think she needs some shiny stuff on her scales. She's a little boring there. So I'm gonna have to fix her up. I should have done that before I put this on, but I was so excited that we found something that would work. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little something in this page. I'm not done with the page. This little this little book is not done. But I got excited and started gluing. Thanks, Peggy. The least I know about what you're saying about me, the better. See, Sarah's one of my craft buddies. She comes over to my studio. So you guys know what it's like being in the box. She knows what it's like being in the studio. Yeah, I am going to reinforce it for sure. I'm going to get some cardboard. I'm not sure if just um I'm not sure what I'm going to reinforce it with, but for sure. I'm looking at it. Wouldn't it be cool if I put a wire on there and you could make her tail be like in a shape? That would be cool. Yeah, but then it would flatten when you open and close when you close the book. It would flatten her tail. We were discussing. Well, see, you may think I was ignoring you, but I was allowing you to grow. See? Thought the tail looked like a hand of what? A hand to like what? That's an odd looking hand, let me tell you. It's probably the color. I don't know. You better watch out, Susan, because they're talking about in some areas lifting up the whatever they call it. You might have to be going to work soon because I know your governor is chomping at the bit to make everyone go back to work. So your days may be numbered at home. Uh oh, what's deep? See, with the lag, I don't really know what you guys are talking about half the time because I've moved on and then you're commenting about something I said. And by the time I've said another sentence, I don't know what the sentence before was that I said. So it's really hard to have a conversation because I don't usually think we're talking about the same thing. Now, see, Sandra, see, I don't know what the really is all about. Yeah, you guys comment and then yeah, you guys go first. Oh, oh, good. April 30th. Oh, good. Progressive thinkers, Netherlands. Okay, I gotcha. You don't have to pay attention. You're a Netherlands mentality, not Texas. Okay. Oh, you're not a good knitter. No, did I say knit? I crochet. Do you know how to crochet? Maybe, or is it knitting? I don't know. I saw these really cool bands that they're making for the masks, and they look like they're about an inch, and then they look like they're about maybe what 3 inches maybe. And I don't know one stitch for another, but the way it's stitched, it's a little bit, it gives. And so what they do is on the end of that little piece, they put a button on either end. And then that way, those kinds of masks that just have the loop that would go behind the ear and kill their ear practically, well, that loop gets attached to the button. So no pressure is behind the ear and it gives. And because it's, made out of whatever, it's really soft on the back of the head. Knitting is to, oh, okay. See, I don't know the difference. So any of you that know how to do that, those would be really cool to make. You used to before the virus? Yeah, but we need you now. Okay, so how many people here? Okay, let's get a conversation going. That way I can see what you guys are saying. How many here always worked from home before all this? And what kind of work do you do from home? Go. I want to know. Come on, come on. Oh, everyone's retired. Then what are you guys talking about? See, all these retired. Okay, so what are you guys talking about? Work when you're all retired. Okay, we have an accountant. We have clerical. Oh, see, you guys were all a bunch of talk. You don't even work. You've never even worked outside the home anymore. Oh, comfy clothes. Okay. No bra zone. I get you. Yeah, I know Darla. She works really hard. She actually has to go to bed at a normal time now. Okay, Jean works at a doctor's office. Ouch, ouch. And Sharon, you said you work from home also? Sharon's going to be a professional jelly printer. Oh, Sandra's a bum. I love it. That's the best way to be. Are you a people barber or a animal barber, Valerie? I wonder, Rosemary, if you can, whoops, if you can, it's moving, if you can use fabric with the buttons. If I can use fabric with the buttons, what are we talking about? Oh, we got two Sandras that are bums. Ooh, Sandra works at a grocery store. She's out there with all the people. Give her a, you have to give her an applaud. Yeah, that's right. I had anxiety attack just thinking I had to go grocery shopping, let alone go work every day. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay. I didn't know you were talking about the mask. I get it. Fabric. It was as long as there's a give. That was the whole thing, the way that it was crocheted or knitted or whatever, however they did it. Because you know how it kind of bunches up and then it gives, has that stretch. And that's what was cool because no matter what size your head was, it was comfy. So it'd have to be something that stretches. Oh, I never thought of it that way. Not being a slob, but being a slug. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Too much information. What's today? Today's Monday, right? It's horrible. I don't even know what day it is anymore. My husband only hears me when I ask him if he wants to eat. Then he starts to drool. Sarah knows my husband. Well, I used to well, I've done a lot of things, but my last job, which I don't have anymore because he sold his business, but I did accounting for a guy um here locally, had his own business, and the name of it was Joe Lube, and he manufactured condoms. So I did bookkeeping for a condom maker. Bet you guys can't top that. Okay, anybody want to try and beat that one? Okay, no takers. I think I'm the winner. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, that guy made money. He his revenue was over $1 million No, his no. Wait. He cleared. He cleared over $1 million a year. Valerie was a Jello wrestler. Well, this guy, yeah, he probably. I mean, the lube stuff's like Jello, kind of slip and slide kind of stuff. And he manufactured all kinds of flavors and all kinds of stuff. Okay, what's rosemary with a comma mean? I know. I didn't want to say gross. No, but he was gross. He would ask me if I wanted to sample his latest flavors. I'd look at him and go, "Get out of my face." No, that's not how I met my husband. I met my husband a long time ago. This was just a few years ago. And, he's getting all freaked out because a lot of his supplies came from China, right? And even his machines came from China because he's got a lot of investment in the machinery and all this stuff and everything. And so when all this happened, he said, "Well, I don't get my stuff from China anymore. I get it from Malaysia." And I said, "Well, what do you think? The whole Asia is all intertwined with uh with China. You don't think it's just gonna stay in China?" This was at the very beginning. I said, "You don't think this is just gonna stay in China, do you?" And he goes, "You think?" I said, "Well, come on." Poor guy. He didn't know what hit him when all this stuff happened. Cattle semen sold to dairy farmers and beef farmers. No, I don't think that's too tame. That requires a lot bigger condom than we worked with. Such a quiet guy. Who is? But you know what? He's got these embroidery machines. I don't know what he paid for them, and he's got quite a few of them. And because he also makes these, well, I don't want to get into all the creepy stuff he does, but he has these beautiful towels and stuff that he hand embroidered, not hand embroiders, embroiders with the machine to personalize all these different kind of upscale, for lack of a better word, kits that he makes. And so one day I said, "Hey," and this was after I wasn't working for him anymore because he sold to some other guy, but he started up again. That's what these guys do. They build up their business and then they build up all this equity in it and then they dump it and they know how to do it again. I mean, if it did it successfully once, you can just keep doing it over and over and over again. So that's what he's doing. He's starting up again. So, oh well, crazy, 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 crazy. Um, no, the condoms are embroidered. He's not that crazy. Hey, this stick, I think it actually worked. I don't know how long it'll stay there, but I don't want to. I need to let it dry completely because it feels like it's still a little bit wet. But I think it'll work. I think it'll work. And then I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with that one. Yay! 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 Ta-da! Okay. Let's see, Sharon. Joe Exotic. Joe Exotic had his pictures. Who is Joe Exotic? Oh, he was running for governor of Oklahoma. Oh my gosh. Knowing this guy over here, he probably made them for him. Thank you, Kathleen. So what I'm going to do over here, I don't know if it'll work, but I'm going to try and blend this picture into over here so it's not just abrupt, and see how it works out. It may or not work out. I've only tried that a couple of times in my reverse collage book thingamajigger. Where is it? Oh, this one. So I'm gonna make an attempt and see if I can get the same. Where is that? Like this one. Like this one ended where? It ended like right here. And then I just brought it all the way across. And this one ended here. And then I brought it across. So I'm going to try and do that with this one. Bring the dark all the way and have it taper down and bring the water, you know, around somehow and let that taper out and hope that I don't completely ruin it. Tiger King. I've heard about it. I don't know anything about it though. Just people saying, have you seen it? Have you seen it? No, 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 no. We're back to the table. Yeah, we're back to the table now. And then this was just a small little piece right here. And I'm starting to bring her hair down. I haven't painted it obviously yet. And her brown dress. So that's kind of fun to do. Like this one. You can probably see with a shiny part. Whoops. Let's see. That's where the picture was. That was the picture. And then I brought down I added legs. I think her body just stopped at one point. I can't remember now. But anyway, these are several pieces. And then, you know, extended her dress and extended the rocking chair, glued on some legs. And that's how I got that one done. I don't have too many done in here. The only thing I kept on this page was this guy and that leaf right there, and then the rest of it was blend. I blocked out all the rest that was on this page, and then filled it in with some of the design because this was part of it too, this and that. So then I just kind of carried whatever was on here over there. Let's see, man, I had to call Betty and tell. Poor Betty. Did you go wake her up? And this was just the cover of the New Yorker. And then I added a body, so to speak. And then on these were here. And then all over here was all a bunch of writing. So I covered this all up and I kind of extended whatever was in the boxes and extended this walkway out and made her dress longer so she was inside, you know, outside of the original picture. Same thing there. And then this guy, this page was all here. And I figured, and this was a bunch of writing and stuff. You can see some of the stuff that was there. But I figured that he needed a girlfriend. So we got the girl in there. And this was the only part that I liked on this page. So she ends like right there. You can probably see the line. And then I extended her dress out and gave her some flowers. Because I think she looked like she wanted to walk. I mean, there's a bunch of flowers up there. So it looked like she wanted to walk in the flowers. Yeah, Peggy, this is fun to do. You have to be in the mood though, because you can look at a page and not see anything, you know, and then you come back and you go, hey, maybe I'll do that. Now this was these three were on here and I didn't like anything else. So I just got it black. So that's all ready for, you know, whatever it is I'm going to do with that. I'm not sure yet. It's been a while since I have played in this book. And I blacked all that out too because I didn't like, it was just writing. And I have different papers here in case I want to play with them. Oh, my original funky fish. This guy is the only original part, and I took everything out and painted all that, and then put some of those same napkins that I still play with and put that on here. And I think that's about all I've done, these two that I just already showed you. And I don't think I've done anything else in here. I blacked that all out, but I haven't done anything. I love that picture. And I blacked this out and left just what I like. These are all birds, so who knows what I'll do. And the only thing I liked was the dress on that page. Anyway, I think that's it. Oh, I didn't like anything on this page but her. So when I didn't know what to do, I just would black out, you know, a section and then go back and play with it. I think that's it. Yep. But you can do that with any, you know, magazine that has different different pictures. Or, you know, say you have a collage book that you've done, like a glue book, I should say. and say, you finish the glue book and you go, now what? Well, now you can go back and black out parts and just highlight the really special things you have in there. I have some Agent Somerset. Yes, those are excellent magazines to do that with. I would do that, Kathleen. I go to, during the summertime, sometimes I'll go to garage sales and I'm always looking for a magazine, and nobody has those magazines around here. All they've got is like fishing and hunting and cooking and all that, but nobody ever has any like crafting magazines at all. I think they're anti-crafters here. Even our bookstores, they've stopped selling a lot of the magazines that we would buy. They used to have them like a couple of years ago. They had quite a few different kinds. Now, you're lucky if you find two or three. Man, I've only got a few pages done, and look at how chunky it is already. Well, I guess that's it for tonight, ladies, unless you have um, any other any other questions. I don't think you've had any questions tonight. Oh, people steal, huh? Could be. Could be. Oh, were you asking for the name of the book? And okay, let me tell you something. When I started doing this, I really didn't have any desire to do altered books. I mean, it just didn't occur to me. It didn't appeal to me. Let's put it that way. Looking back, I never should have messed this book up because there are cool ideas, and now I can't see how to do them because I painted over them. But one day after the fact, that once I started enjoying doing altered books, then I looked at this, I go, wait a minute, this is full of ideas for altered books. And it even had some patterns and stuff, and it's like, okay, well, I can't do any of this because half the stuff is already gone. So I was thinking of trying to get a used one and try some of the techniques that are in here, like the pattern for this one. This is pretty cool. You slide it back and forth, and so you create, I don't think I have it anymore in here. You create two different scenes depending on the way you paint your slider. um and this is an older magazine, an older book, so they're the way that they're executing it, you know, isn't very appealing. But we can, you can adjust it. Now, see, if they do it very childlike, right? But when you pull this, then the way they've done it, the lion switches directions. But you can do it all different kinds of things. Different looks. You could have the fish going across. If we were doing the funky fish with this. But there's a lot of X-Acto knifing. So, me and the X-Acto knife. And what else? I painted this one all up. I can't quite figure out what, you pull this thing and, it changes pictures too. I still haven't quite grasped that one yet, but I do have the pattern of that one still. That one's back here. Somewhere. See, there's the pattern. And then when you pull, you know, I don't know. You guys probably get it. I don't. But anyway, that looked like it would be fun. So I think I'm going to try and find this book and then attempt to actually use some of the ideas. Anyway, you guys look it up because you might find it. It's interactive art workshop. I looked it up once, and there's another one by the same person, Kim Ray Nugent, and she's got a few interactive workshop books. I got that one though when another bookstore was going out of business. I think I paid 50 cents for it. So I didn't give it a second thought, when I was like messing it all up. So if I had really paid for it, I would have probably given it, second thought about messing it all up. Oh, Peggy. Oh, Dee Dee has 2 copies of her altered books. Hey, I can't even afford 1 copy of a new book, let alone 2. Dee Dee's way past my purchasing threshold. Oh, Amazon has it. Oh, cool. Yeah, Dee Dee whips out all these books. Like the East cost $1 each, Oh, and I got this, and I got that, and I got that, and they're all like, $14.99 each one, right? Must be nice. Okay, so you guys know how to do this, right? I expect you to do one of these in your journal. And if you didn't figure out how to do it, well, join the club because I'm still having trouble doing it. But it's basically whatever you want your finished size to be, you just double it, right? The width. Fold in half, fold in half. Oh, fold in half, fold in half, fold in a diagonal. And then the one that's remaining, you only go on the diagonal one because you want this to be flat. And that's pretty much it. I'm sure I made it look a lot more difficult than it actually was. But that was just the way my brain works. It'll probably be very easy for you guys. Got it? Got it? Clear as mud. I know you guys got it. Oh, you couldn't tear into them. Yeah. Well, if you go to places where like a lot of the books that I get at the public library. They have sales 4 times a year. And I know in my heart, because the ladies tell me, if they aren't getting, if we don't buy them, they're going to be thrown away. So it doesn't hurt me at all to tear those books up because I know they were going to be thrown away, and I'm just giving them a new life. So I don't feel too bad. And then also over at, if you're close to a Dollar Tree, hey, brand new book for $1. Won't hurt me to alter those. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Oh, before I leave you, let me show you what I did with one book to give you an idea. I got this at the Dollar Tree. It was a beige book, and look how yummy it looks now. Doesn't it look like it's old and it was bound in somebody's old trunk? Doesn't it look yummy? And it's just a brand new book. And what I did is I got some twine and I wrapped it all up. And then I got some of my sprays that I have, and I just sprayed it all down, put it outside in the sun. Oh, and I sprayed all around here too. Sprayed it all down, and then I damped it, not damped it. What am I talking about? Patted it to dry it a little bit so it wouldn't be like beating with all this stuff. You could do it with a coffee, with tea, whatever you like, and you get an instant old looking book. And then what you do with the rest of it, I have no idea. You could make another altered book. Um, you could whatever it is you want to do with it. You could get it out and use it for something else and make a journal out of it. But doesn't that look cool? And if you had a regular cover, all you would have to do is cover it up with white printer paper, glue it down with white printer paper, and then do the same thing. Tie this all up like you're cooking a goose and spray it, let it dry, and then take that off. Oh, you want to do it like what's that lady? What's her name? What's the lady that does that, Kathleen? But she takes it down to the ocean and lets it sit down there. What is her name? I've been told her name 100 times. I don't know why I always forget her name. I forget it all the time. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? You may not know her name, but do you know who I'm talking about? Oh, Edith Holden. Yeah. I don't have no problem tearing her books apart. I don't know why. Anyway, there's a lady. She does altered books and she does workshops. Um, I can't for the life of me, I can't remember her name. Yeah, somebody did, and I can't remember her name. But anyway, she gets a book and she wraps it up. I don't know if she really does this or she just did it in her video for dramatic effects, but she wraps it all up and then she goes down to the ocean and she drops it in the ocean and then she leaves it there for a while for it to get all wet and mushy, right? Then she drags it out of the ocean and then she walks down this dirt path and she drags the book along the dirt path, and it's hitting the rocks and it's hitting the dirt and it's doing all its thing, messing the whole thing up. And then she gets to wherever she goes, I guess her cauldron or whatever. and and that's the book she uses to alter. And so I thought, well, I don't have an ocean. I don't want to go dragging it down the alley, or have all my little my rocks and stuff because my neighbors already think I'm strange because I hang paper out on the fence. And so I thought, well, hey, next best thing. So there you go. You get the same effect and people don't think yes. There's Tamar. See, I knew Tamar knew who she was. Orly. Orly is her name. Avenary. There you go. Look her up, guys. See, now I still won't remember her name tomorrow. That's not like an easy name to remember for me. Well, see, I have a section between my house and my studio, and I needed it to be dog-free zone so I can plant my plants and stuff for my eco printing and everything. And so my husband just put a piece of cattle fence between the two houses and in the back part of the house. And in the front part of the house, we have a privacy fence between the two, um, connecting the two houses. And so when it's warm and everything, I just go out there on that cattle fence and hang on my eco stuff that I've been busy, printing and stuff. Which, by the way, I haven't put them in, but the new kit's going to have a couple of pieces of grungy eco printed papers in there to play with also. Probably the brown, not the brown, the blackish toned ones. Which were the last ones did I show you guys the last ones that are going to go in there? I think I did. I think I showed you that. Yeah, some of these. Some of these um, are going to go in the industrial one because they're kind of dark and grungy. I think they'll look pretty cool. The burdened journal. That's what it's called. Hmm. The burdened journal. Anyway, so these are fun. Like you guys know, this is my favorite thing. If I had to pick, yummy, yummy. My favorite. White lunch bags. Yummy, yummy. Look how pretty they print. They print really good. And my second favorite thing, I think, is to do it on vellum. They don't print. The prints aren't that clear, but I just love it because of the noise. That's the noise I like. Anyway, so there'll be a few bits and pieces just to, I mean, a lot of you have already bought my papers, but for those that haven't, you'll be able to, have a couple pieces in there to play with. So that'll be fun. Listen to the crunch. Yeah. Everything, all of these crunch. I could do one of those videos, huh? Put you guys all to sleep. At the very least, relax you from all the stress you're under. And then the copy paper, it sounds good too. Oh, yeah. ASMR. Yeah. Yeah, we do have a relationship with the sound of paper, that's for sure. I don't know where that comes from psychologically, where that's rooted from, but man, it's powerful. That's all I can say. What art form is this? This is called eco printing. Hmm. And it's all done with vegetation of some kind, whether it's leaves, flowers, branches, um, um, vegetables, fruits, all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, crunch is right. Yeah, yep. I put them in my journals that people write in that I sell. That's the favorite pages that they have. Yep, you can write on it. I haven't done it in a while. I did it last year a lot, I just haven't had really the time. But I make cards with these also, and obviously you can write on those too. I don't think I did any papers in here that I make cards out of. No, because usually I make it with a watercolor paper so that they're a little stiffer. And I don't think I did any this time. No. Oh, wait. No. That felt like watercolor paper. That's an envelope. Look at that. Oh, that's a handmade one. Look how cool. Look how cool is that? Can I use lemon peels? And broccoli and green beans, but I would rather reuse them. You can try it. I've never used it. There's some things I haven't used. I just kind of gravitate towards certain things. And try it. Can we wait? But I would rather just reuse lemon peels. Can we start from the first with lemon peels? I don't know. My answer is I don't know because I've never used them. If you go to my channel, I don't know how many, maybe 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. I don't remember the date. I did a video on eco printing, and it was the second time I'd ever done it. So it is really, you know, beginners. Um, you're more than welcome to go back there and watch that. And hey, what are you doing up, Carla? And you can go watch that, and it gives you all the beginners type thing. And then after that, then it gets more detailed. And I have a workshop in my Etsy shop. If after watching that, you're still interested in learning more details on how to do that. But if you're the type that is, likes experiment and you can be self-taught, after you watch the beginning one, go for it. You might have a lot of fun, learning on your own, because that's really, it's one of those kinds of things that just practice, practice, and it's like cooking. You may learn how to make 2 or 3 things, but then you just start playing around and improvising and coming up with new dishes and stuff like that. So, what are you doing up? Are you a night person? I don't know why I didn't think you were a night person. Are you? You're quite welcome. Yeah, Gina, go over there. It's just really the basics, and go check it out. And but to get all the different looks, that I've learned that after a lot of practicing and hit and miss, like to show you the variety, um, that just comes with practice, basically. Because you're gonna have to learn what works in your area, as far as what kind of plants you have, and what kind of minerals you have in your water. All that, makes a difference. And so then once you learn all the basic stuff, then there's different plants that give off different kinds of dyes, and then you learn how to manipulate those dyes with different plants that you have to create, you know, different outcomes. And even if you don't like doing it, like Sarah came and took my class, my workshop. She said she just did it to come over and have fun because she had no interest in it. and she liked it. She really liked it because her stuff came out so cool. And then, you know, it depends on the different papers that you use, and there's just so many factors. But it's a lot of fun. Lots and lots. I mean, for me. I know other people that have done it and they go, I'm never doing that again. It's a lot of work, too. It's work. It's a lot of steps. And then you can do all of that, and then you could end up with nothing. so you gotta be pretty patient, I would say. Oh, and what inspired me to do this was when I was wrapping up these bundles, I put them in these things, and I wrapped them up, and I, you know, and I ended up with these, and I'm going, how can I simulate the exterior of these? And that's when I tried that, and I go, hey, I like that. So that's how that came about. I was practicing, trying to copy the look. I noticed for 24 hours ago. What happened 12 hours ago? Oh, when you're going to stream. Oh. Yeah, I don't have a, everyone knows, nobody knows when I'm going to go on because I don't know when I'm going to go on. I just do it when I feel like it. Sorry, Rosemary. What? Sorry about what? Oh. Don't say you're sorry. Hey, you've been stuck here quite a while. You're stuck more than you think. You know, there's a lot of people I'm not getting any notices for at all. And even though I know they're on because they might have a regular schedule, it doesn't show that they're on. And I even go to their channel and it doesn't show that they're on. And so I have to kind of goof around and try and find them in other ways, and then it'll show up. It's just very strange whatever YouTube's doing. Very strange. Yeah. Okay, ladies, I'm gonna let you go, and you guys have fun. Do something artsy. Try to relax. Try not to get stressed. Yeah, go brush your teeth. That's a must. And oh my goodness, Hottie's still here. Well, it's not that late. I keep forgetting I went on early today. All right. I will see you guys whenever I see you. And thanks for keeping me company. I really enjoyed it. Thanks a lot. Good night.